2 years before Emily Carter vanished from a moving train in 2011, another disappearance took place on the same route, one that almost no one knew about. The case of 27-year-old engineering student Daniel Reeves, who boarded train 407 on March 3, 2009, and was never seen again until 13 years later, when a frail, trembling man walked into a rural police station and whispered, "I was on that train. I survived." Daniel explained that during his 2009 journey he noticed a strange man in a faded green utility jacket repeatedly passing his seat in carriage 3. A man who smelled of machine oil and whose industrial-grade shoes suggested he worked on the train. When the train entered the same tunnel where Emily's footage flickered years later, the lights went out and Daniel felt someone seize him from behind. He awoke in a hidden service chamber wedged between two train carriages, an old, rust-covered compartment that didn't appear on public schematics, unlocked only from the outside, and covered in scratches, initials, and eerie etchings left by previous victims. His captor, a tall, soft-spoken man Daniel only knew as the Watchman, claimed he protected the tracks and targeted passengers who didn't belong, feeding Daniel scraps and water while keeping him imprisoned for years. During storms, Daniel heard the Watchman speaking on a radio about potential victims, once mentioning the girl with the sketchbook, a detail that later connected directly to Emily, who had drawn a shadowy figure she believed was watching her. In 2021, a violent storm flooded the chamber and forced the Watchman to move Daniel. And during the transfer, the captor slipped, allowing Daniel his first glimpse of daylight in over a decade. He ran through the forest and survived by drifting through small towns until he finally reached police in 2022. When detectives followed Daniel's description, they found the chamber exactly where he said: rusted chains, a broken padlock, and torn fabric from a green jacket, but no captor. When they told Daniel Emily had never been found, he replied with a chilling warning: "He has more than one place." That revelation reopened the cold case and confirmed that Emily's disappearance was not random, but part of a long pattern of abductions along the same train line. Though Daniel escaped, Emily did not, and the Watchman who stalked the tracks for years, unseen, unnoticed, and still unidentified, remains out there, somewhere in the fog, waiting for his next passenger.